Thanks to Autel for sponsoring this video. Hold on. Today in our Tesla DIY series, I'll show you one of the simplest 30-minute DIY kits for the Model 3 and Y.
These are the new prototype high-performance brakes. This is an 8-piston caliper.
Hey guys, I am back again, about to get my hands dirty. I'm going to be replacing the stock taillights this time on our Model 3. Here are just the factory Tesla ones. Then we have the Alpha Rex Red and the Alpha Rex Smoke. So I haven't fully made up my mind right now. I really love the way the red looks with the silver, but it seems like the guys really like the smoke. And honestly, this mod has just received so many more compliments than I ever expected, and the benefits offer both aesthetics and performance. It's sportier, you get sequential turn signals, something usually found in higher end cars, and they're brighter than stock, which is safer, and your backup lights are also brighter, making it easier to see. Which ones are your favorite?
I think the smoke would be my favorite because that stealth look right now is really popular. And with your silver paint and your satin PPF, it's going to look really clean in the back. But then again, red and silver is a combo that's hard to beat.
Alright, so trying to decide right now if we like red with the silver or black with the silver. Two different looks. See how good the red looks with silver? And then eventually, if we take out our white seats and put red seats in, you'd have this whole like vibe going on. Or, which is a little more classic, maybe doesn't stick out quite as much, blends in, but really cool. Obviously nicer than the stock version. I don't know, I can't decide, I like them both. What do you guys think? Which one would you do? All right, well, smoke it is. Here we go.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and open up the back to start.
I'm gonna put my hair up because we're in business, yes. Thanks to Autel for sponsoring this video. Autel makes premium EV chargers at super competitive prices. Their new Level 2 Maxi charger can charge up to 40 amps, giving you a charge rate that's 7 times faster than Level 1 chargers. The smart charger is compatible with all EVs and plug-in hybrids with the J1772 plug, and it can get you as much as 30 miles per hour of range. Autel's chargers are as plug-and-play as they get, and they look so much better than just having your mobile charger cables hanging off the wall. You can install it in as little as 8 minutes and just plug it into your existing NEMA 1450 or NEMA 650 outlet and get ultra fast charging, app control functionality, and cool features like dynamic load balancing where the charger can safely warn and prevent overheating, protecting your EV battery from excessive degradation. With Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, you get real-time charging status, remote charging start and stop, which gives you complete control of your EV while it's charging from your phone. You also get intelligent load management data on the app as well, helping manage your household energy usage, access to your power consumption, allowing you to charge at the lowest possible rate without having to do the guesswork. To learn more and get your Maxi home charger, click the link in the description below or find them on Amazon and see the rave reviews for yourself. Alright, let's get back to it.
So really on this Model 3, all we've got to do is get behind this carpet here, and you can kind of just pull the rubber up with your hands, and we can just get behind it like that. There's one of the nuts right there. I believe there's 2.
Okay.
You want to be careful not to drop the nut when it comes off out here. So just slowly ratchet this on the stud.
I hope this doesn't turn into like one of those Pinterest fails type thing.
Once you get it loose, you can probably take the tool off and use your fingers to get to undo the nut. If you drop it, it's not the end of the world, but you're going to be digging it out of the abyss in there.
All right.
Okay.
I got it. Oh, let's see. It's definitely easier with my fingers because it's kind of an awkward.
Yeah, it's hard to get there.
Yeah. All right. So this just screws off.
Just unscrew it. Yep. That goes to this rubber bumper up here.
Oh wow. So
that's what sets the height of your deck lid relative to the quarter panel here.
Oh, interesting.
So when we put that back in, you're going to want to put it back down. Take a look like right now. See how it's up? That would hold your deck lid up. So you want to pay attention to where it was when you started. It was almost all the way down.
It was, yeah.
So that's where you'll put it when you take that all the way out. So there's 2 plastic pins that go in right here.
that kind of hold the taillight. We're gonna have to get those free. And there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can kind of just shake it around like this.
You want to pull it kind of straight back.
Something like that would be nice, yeah.
So you don't want to use a screwdriver or anything metal.
Also, we're gonna have the wire connection back there. Okay.
So these two pins are just pushed in place here.
What's that?
A little bit of road dirt.
Okay, so those were what I would just
pulled out.
Yep.
Okay. So your two bolts were here. This was the adjuster for the deck lid, and then the push pins are right there.
Okay. That's it. And then I guess it just plugs right in there.
Yes.
Is that the...
Yeah, as we pulled it out, the wire kind of pulls itself off.
So the wire is actually there. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and finish this.
Instant, immediate satisfaction with the first piece.
Okay.
So the first thing you want to do is snake that through.
Okay.
And then plug it in. So these two pieces just, if you come around, you can see in here.
Yeah. I see that. Okay.
They only fit one way, and they'll snap together. It's properly seated. And you can try to pull it apart a little bit and tell that it's not going to come apart unless you push this tab and pull it back apart.
Okay.
Okay? So once they're lined up with those holes, then yeah, just pull that thing straight back.
Okay.
Boom. That's it.
All right. And then kind of backwards of what I did?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I feel like what we did last time inside the car was harder.
Yes. Okay, now you're going to put your two nuts back on.
All right. Keep going. Really is instant gratification.
The puzzle is done. It looks good.
I know, you get that like so easily,
Kind of
like
motivates
right
you
away.
to finish it. It looks
It
good.
really does. You're like, okay, all right. Okay.
There you go, and it's going to rotate opposite of when you took it off. And you don't have to go real tight with these. Just remember when you loosen them, maybe like a couple of half turns. There you go. 1, 2.
It's my first time using one of these.
First time with a ratchet.
I know.
One was longer.
Okay.
So this will make it a little easier on that side.
All right. So this is my bougie ratchet. It's the only context I have for ratchet, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna have clips, and basically we're just gonna pull it straight down.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Now
it's
you're
definitely a lot easier. I mean, it sounds bad, but you know, I'm a pro, so.
So some of these clips stayed with the panel, and some of them stayed in the deck lid. So to make it easier when we reinstall, we'll want to pull these out and reinstall them on the plastic trim piece.
Most people have a flat screwdriver, and you can just work in on the edge and try to pull these out. Okay.
Okay.
They do sell those trim tools like Alex has, but you can get away with it. If you're gonna do it one time, just use this screwdriver like this thing.
All right. So this was the hard part.
Pop it right in there.
The hard part are getting these clips out.
White one up top. So these clips, this is good to show you. They're a little brittle, and that's not unusual. It's nothing unique to your car or to Tesla, but see how the edge of that one cracked off?
Yeah.
It's no problem to put it back in. Just put this cracked part where it's not lined up with where it's holding itself, so it'll go in like that. If it really bothers you, you can get replacements from the auto parts store, but these will be fine, okay?
What's funny is that I can't find the other half of it, which makes me wonder if it was cracked when they put them in.
So that red is like a little safety. We have to
Push
pull
it
that
up.
red tab out first.
All right.
It's not real hard. There you go. Good?
Oh yeah. So when I pulled down on the red a little bit more, it actually loosened it up and it slid right out. Okay.
Perfect. Kim, put your fingers on this edge here.
Yeah.
And use your thumb up here. Just kind of try to pry it out. Like, there you go. Perfect.
I got it. I should have done like a before and after my manicure.
Snake that wire through the hole. Just put the tabs in first. There you go.
There we go.
maybe a little tight there.
Oh, so should I go the other way now?
Yeah.
Now I see why there were so many panel gaps when we first made these things. It's hard to match it up.
Every panel on this car is custom fit to the car. It's going back up a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting. So when you take it into service to fix these panel gaps, this is like what they're doing. They're just like adjusting it.
All these bumpers, or where's the bumpers over here? Like this is what they're adjusting.
That's so funny. So it's like people make such a big deal out of it, but it's really not. It's just like a slight adjustment.
And all cars have that.
Do I need to connect it?
Yeah, now you gotta connect it.
That way, that way. That just kind of snapped right in there. And then,
now push the red thing back in.
Oh yeah.
And that locks it in place. Okay.
And then just kind of pick it up and pick it up.
That's it.
So it looks so much cleaner right now without the chrome in there.
It looks newer too, because like this chrome, Tesla's done away with this chrome trim up here. You look like on my S, it's all black, so this is like the modern look right here.
Yeah, so now what are we gonna do about this? That'll be next. It's like once you play with one thing, then you feel like you need to do something else.
Welcome to the world of aftermarket auto parts.
All right, and now for the fun part of the video, the thumbnail.
That back in and pull this up and then work it.
Just like making the bed. There you go.
Very nice.
The new one's going in. I'm like a pro now. Look at me. You don't even have to tell me like what to do. I'm like, all right.
Now you're fine to it.
There. And then this goes in.
And then you push that in.
Okay, there we go. I probably should check it, huh, to make sure I didn't over... Actually, it feels like...
It's pretty good.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that snapped. Okay, so...
See how it's kind of bent there? You gotta kind of push it in. There you go. If it's hard to get in, they're not lined up. See how that one, you gotta push it in the hole? There you go. Yeah.
This side. Let's see if I can do it all by myself this time. Okay, so I got that piece out. Kind of pull this out. I feel like this side is easier for me. Just kind of loosen it up. Okay.
Yeah. So if you remember on this,
there's that. Oh yeah, I got to pull it out.
Two pins back here.
That's right.
And your bolts are over here, so it's going to be most difficult to kind of pry out that left side. Okay. You don't want to pry against the charge door.
That's interesting that that is the charge door right there, so it's something that I need to be a little more aware of.
Yeah, you want to be careful on this side for sure.
Let's just see if I just kind of pull it.
Actually, put your charge door up. Oh, there you go.
Oh God. Okay. So
no, you had it. That's right.
There. There we go. Okay. So matching it up.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then this connector in here.
Alrighty.
Yep, that and these two.
Okay. Just the last little 2 screws right here.
How does splitter go? Yeah. Tucking this back up in there.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh my gosh. And just like that, boom, we are done. Look how good this looks. Wow. Check it out.
Very stealth.
It is. I really do like the smoke. I like the way the smoke looks.
Turn them on so you can see.
Oh yeah, let's. Oh wow. That does look really nice. Look at that. It's so nice.
Sequential.
Just like the sequential turn signals. That is cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
It's really cool. Wow. Now I'm like, what else are we gonna do? It's really funny how when you start this whole process, it really does.
Yeah.
You change one little thing and then you're like, that was kind of fun. Like, what else can we do now?
We think about that every day. What's next for this thing?
I know. Now I'm like, I feel like I would need to chrome delete this.
Oh, I know what's next for you. I'll show you.
Yes. Yeah. That would be cool.
We happen to have one just sitting over here too.
That actually would tie it in, huh?
I think that's the next look. The next Kim Java DIY.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. I feel so fancy now. I mean, I don't look fancy, but I feel fancy. Definitely need to shower. It's hot here. My fingers are actually not too bad considering. I feel like I didn't get that dirty. It definitely got sweaty, but we're in Hotlanta. So that was it. Let us know if you guys have any questions or what you want us to do to our Model 3 next in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in T-Sportline's aftermarket taillights, check them out in the description below and use code DIYKIM to get 10% off plus free shipping. You can also get a $100 credit if you trade in your stock taillights. T-Sportline recycles and reuses them in the collision market. So what's interesting is that we have some more Teslas in his garage, of course, and you can see these little strings right here. They're testing some future products.
Brakes.
Some
high-performance brakes.
So this is all connected?
Yeah, so these are the new prototype high-performance brakes. This is an 8-piston caliper, and then this little wire goes to our data acquisition system. This is when we're tracking the temperature of the brakes, the force on the brakes, the stopping distance, and if you go inside, you can see where we've routed that to this data acquisition computer in the middle. That's going to give us the temperature of the brakes, the force on the brakes, and the stopping distance. And we go out to the track and we're testing this over and over until we dial this product in for production. The 3 and the Y with regular brakes, and then there's a performance upgrade from Tesla. And our kit is a step up from that. So this would be for enthusiast racing, for track use, or for the ultimate performance in brakes. So we'll go out and test this versus stock, and the stock brakes will eventually get too hot and start to lose function, and we'll test past that same point and prove out that ours can keep going and going and going and remain safe on a track.
So will you sit in there and
absolutely
do it?
Yeah, it's a tough day of work when you got to go mash on this thing.
So you
and go.
basically go like as fast as you can possibly go and then slam on the brakes?
We go, the standard is 100 kilometers to 0. So that's the brake test. We'll get up to 100 kilometers and then full brakes, back up to 100, full brakes, back up to 100, full brakes. And you continue to do that until the temperature of the brakes exceeds what they're capable of operating at, and that's where ours just keep going and going and going.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see that.
Well,
I want to come out and see that.
Next time.
Future video. Make sure you guys are all subscribed.